He's just a bartender, my dad snorted when I walked in. Then my sister's new husband shook my hand and froze. He turned pale, looked me up online, and suddenly, everyone went silent. My dad likes to pretend I don't exist. Not in the dramatic, you're dead to me kind of way. That would have taken effort. No, he just slowly erased me. Left me out of conversations, family photos, even holiday seating charts. He wanted a son who wore cufflinks and talked about sales quotas over golf. Instead, he got me, the college dropout who started bartending at 22 and never stopped. To him, that made me a failure, a joke. And he made sure everyone else in the family knew it too. So, I stopped showing up to events, quietly cut myself out of their perfect little photo ops until last weekend. My sister Tessa's wedding. Fancy venue, marble floors, chandeliers that could kill a man. I wasn't invited to the engagement party or the bridal shower, but I did get a formal wedding invite from my mom, probably because Grandpa Harold, the only person in the family who actually likes me, threatened not to attend if I wasn't invited. So I showed up, black suit, clean shave, no entourage. I planned to blend in, smile, and leave before dessert, but of course, that didn't happen. First thing I hear walking in, my dad's voice already drunk, already talking. "Oh, Julian, you mean the bartender? He's probably mixing rum and cokes in some club downtown. He wouldn't last 10 minutes in a place like this." Everyone laughed, even my mom. I didn't say a word, just clenched my jaw and walked in like I hadn't heard it. My hands were shaking, not from embarrassment, from holding back. The bride and groom made their big entrance. Tessa looked surprised to see me. James, her new husband, didn't know who I was. Not yet. Eventually, they made their rounds and came up to me. Tessa smiled like it hurt. "Julian didn't know you were coming. You invited me," I said. She glanced away. James stuck out his hand. "Nice to meet you," he said. "I'm Julian." He blinked. "Wait, last name? Same as hers." He stared at me, then pulled out his phone like he got a message, but I saw him typing, searching. His eyes darted from the screen to me back again. He went pale, jaw clenched, then mumbled something about getting a drink and walked off. Tessa looked confused. "What was that about?" I shrugged. "No idea." Now, if you're wondering what he saw, let's rewind a bit. Yes, I started as a bartender, but what no one in my family ever bothered to ask is that I built a liquor brand 7 years ago. Started small, got lucky. One viral ad, one celebrity tweet, one distributor deal, and we took off. By 29, I bought out my partner. By 30, I had contracts across 3 continents. I don't pour drinks anymore. I own the drinks. My company employs 60 people. The tequila being served at the wedding bar, that's mine. But none of them knew because none of them cared to ask until that night. James whispered to his brother, then to his dad, then to a groomsman. I saw phones come out. Whispers spread like wildfire. Then my dad came over. "Julian," he said, smiling too hard. "Didn't expect to see you here." "You invited me," I said again. Right. Still bartending, huh?" I snapped. "I haven't touched a shaker in 5 years. Put the tequila in your glass, that's mine." He laughed. "You're joking." I didn't say a word, just walked to the bar. "Hey," I asked the bartender, "you guys using Kez for the house tequila?" "Yeah," he grinned. "Kikes Blanco, that stuff's smooth. You tried it?" "I'm the founder." He stared. "Wait, no shit." I nodded. Shit. I didn't even have to turn around to know my dad was right behind me, listening to every word, face melting. After that, the whole vibe changed. I saw him storm over to my mom. She looked like someone just told her the earth was flat. Tessa tried to play it cool, but she was shaking. People were Googling me under the table. A groomsman pulled up my Forbes article. The bartender who built a liquor empire. And just like that, I was no longer invisible. Cousins I hadn't seen in years started popping up. Old uncles. One aunt who once told me I'd never make it without a degree tried to hug me like we were besties. I ignored all of them. But the best part, watching my dad, standing off to the side, drink untouched, looking like he just found out the family dog could talk and never liked him either. I didn't speak to him again. I didn't need to. I stayed just long enough for the whispers to turn into headlines. Just long enough for everyone who'd laughed at me to realize they'd been laughing at the wrong man. And then I left. No big exit, no goodbye speech, just gone. But you want to know what really made it perfect? Later that night, my sister texted me, "Did you really have to humiliate him like that?" I replied, "Did I, or did the truth do that all on its own?"